Hey guys, welcome back to another not live game commentary. So, I just played the Jax game. Yesterday we played a Jax game. Spoiler alert, we lost pretty handedly, and I was just basically farming, but I really struggled that game to impact the game, and it's, you know, at the end of the game, I was just sitting there thinking, I don't know whether I should have impacted the game more. I don't know whether farming, which is what I did. I was individually very strong, but I don't know whether that was actually a good idea because I wasn't really able to do anything. And I felt like I didn't learn enough from that game because I just didn't know what to do. You know, I didn't know how I should have won that game. So actually what I'm going to do here today, guys, right now, I'm going to coach myself. I'm going to watch that game back, and we're going to see, you know, in hindsight, when I'm out of the game, when I'm not trying to give a live commentary, when I'm not doing all that bullshit, and when I can actually focus, then we're going to see what I should have done differently. So, those are the runes I was running, by the way, if you're interested in the Jack stuff. Go and watch the live gameplay if you want to, but I'm going to coach myself here, and we're going to learn, okay? We're actually going to learn something from this game, okay? And we're not going to be like, holy shit, what could I have done differently? We're going to learn something. So, first things first, starting blue, wolves, red buff, this is fine. First clear, nothing wrong with this. Rammus actually DC early game as well. Holy shit. So there's nothing wrong with this clear right here. I should probably use this as fog of war. And now, even though apparently Rammus DC'd there, there was no way for me to know that, right? So yeah, it's not like I don't want to invade Rammus really 1v1 as Jax anyway, so I'm not going to do it. Now bot lane, yeah, whatever, that's fine. So right here, I immediately go for the Scuttle Crab, just taking the Scuttle for the farm. Is this a smart idea, or should I be looking to go mid here? I could maybe go mid right there, but I don't think going Scuttle is a bad idea. What I should do here is I should put a ward right here, and then I should look to either gank top or mid. So what I do is, I don't ward, I should ward, or at least scout that or something. I should put this ward down here. This covers the Rammus if he comes up for a gank here. And we just get some information to see where he might be in his jungle path. I mean, if I had put a ward down there, we would see he's not even on his top side yet, you know. So yeah, I should put that ward down. Now we see that at this point, Ryze is engaging hard mid lane. So do I want to pause here and go mid? Honestly, like legitimately, honestly, I don't think that's a good idea. Because she's so low, like I jump in on this and what's going to happen? She can't help me, so it's just going to be me versus... me versus Ryze, and I don't know. It'll be... I don't think this is good. I don't think we should go mid tier. Like, Cat will not help me. Maybe I can, like, go now, though. Cat is a little bit healthier. Okay. I just want to make it very clear that she should not die in that situation either, but... You know what? Even if I'd come... Like, let's rewind this here. Even if I'd come down mid from top side right now, even if I was running down mid, she's dead. Alright. So the question is, I'm going to rewind again. This is going to be a pure, like, I'm coaching myself here, guys, okay? So if you think this is boring, I'm sorry, but we're going to learn stuff from this. If I come into this lane and gank, there are loads of minions. Ryze is on literally full health. Yeah, okay. No, this is a bad gank. So at this point, though, should I be running down mid here? If I run down mid, I'm going to be around here now. I'm coming down like this. I'm probably on the chickens now. I would not get there in time to stop that play. We also just saw Rammus there too. But if I were here, I could probably kill Ryze because now he's totally he's getting greedy overstaying, and we saw he has no flash, right? So again, all right, I should have just skipped the Krugs and just ran to mid here. I think. I mean, worst case scenario, if I skip Krugs and run to mid, I can pick up the minion wave. So it's not like I'm even missing out on that much farm. I can still pick up the minion wave. Should I be countering top though? Let me look at that. Cannon dies here. Should I be aware of this? Not really. Maybe. honestly, if Rammus hasn't shown up until this point, then I would probably just have assumed he'd recalled, because I can't assume that he's like had a really, he DC'd, right? Or whatever, and just did nothing for like a minute. I can't assume that. Okay, so my bot lane's not actually doing too bad. Well, she has both summons up. Alright. At this point, do I just run down bot? If I just like pure bomb it down to bot lane here, can I do anything? I just recalled. Well, I do run it down to bot. Alright, so I couldn't really do anything there, honestly. So far, I think what I've done is not too bad. Maybe I could have countered that Rammus play topside, but I don't know. I don't think so. Alright, so yeah, and as soon as I've done holding bot, I run to mid. Because I'm like, yeah, yeah. I can't get there earlier. The only thing here, the big thing to note about this is I don't ping anything. Like, I did not ping to warn Katarina that, listen, mate, what you're doing. Like, that is, if I were Katarina in the situation, that's totally something I'd be like, okay, my bad, you know. It's not my fault that Katarina dies there, but what's the point in playing the blame game when all that matters is, you know, what could I be doing and win this game? And if I ping them, there's a lower chance that he dies there. So that would help. And again, look, look at this position of Kennen here. With 0 vision. That's ridiculous. Like, again, I should be pinging this. I should be like, what are you doing? Look at this. You can't do that. I need to ping that shit. I couldn't be there because I was holding mid. Like, I don't think it's worth me just leaving all those minions mid lane just to go top here. I think that's generally just a big mistake to do that. 1-for-1 could be worse though, honestly. So I guess that kind of worked out okay, but still, that's just like, I really need to communicate with pings more, I think. Anyway, we're going to farming here. Now, should I just be running farming, or should I be going for, like, we saw Rammus was top side, so should I, like, right here, you know, should I be going for this play mid? Like, I go for the wolves here, but should I be looping around? Maybe looking for a... You know what? I actually feel like this is a mistake. I feel like here, what I could do here is I could loop around right here and I could run like this. Like, we saw Rammus topside, he's just died. Like, we know there's no threat of a counter gank here. I don't feel like I need to be going for the Gromp here. Having said that, the counter to this argument is the fact that Katarina is still only level 5. Ryze is like... this is also a bit of a hindsight thing here, because look at this. There is no reason that I feel like this is a really kind of low, unless Ryze gets stupid here. Well, stupid might not be the right word. Unless Ryze gets over aggressive, this should not be in any way, shape or form a potential kill here, really. Let's be honest. I mean, look at Ryze's position, and he's Ryze, and this is that's Katarina. She's not even level 6, so she's lacking a lot of damage there, and obviously she has no CC or anything like that. So he's hugging the top side too, so he's really safe here. But Katarina loses half her health just like that, and then she goes in after as well. Like, maybe in theory I can know that I can try and set up a bait there, but I don't know, honestly. I mean, I look at that and my instinct says that's just, I don't know, Katarina, what you're doing. But here is good. Like, I can go in on this one. I've cleared the jungle. That's good. I go in for this play here, bot side. This is my time to turn it around. So we go in, and this is when Rammus counter ganks us. So I actually think that that is a really obvious play to make there, and I make it, and it's good. I can't actually kill anyone here, I don't think. Well, my Eel's on cooldown there, so no. Let me just rewind and watch that from Rammus's perspective though. See what he does here. So Rammus literally just bombs it down bot lane. And then when I show as well, yeah. So Rammus just showed to a lane just in case. I mean, I actually mentioned this in the gameplay. I said that it, as a jungler, is a good idea. If laners are fighting, just show up there, even if you're not sure you can get something going. But because you never know, something might happen afterwards and whatever. And basically what Rammus did there. But again, I don't really feel like that was... one where I could have done much more, honestly. This is where it gets awkward because Katarina comes down here and she does a lot of work, but I've already backed off. If I could get back in on this, I would have totally been able to help that, but I've already flashed out. And again, like, I don't know. I mean, she comes down relatively preemptively here, which is good, but she basically chose a minion wave, like a cannon wave, over coming down earlier, which is, I mean, I guess that just made all the difference there. But again, I don't think that I could have, if I was maybe able to bait for. Maybe I should have pathed up here and just not tried to protect Xayah there. Honestly, I still don't feel like... I mean, I'm 0-0-0 at this point, but I don't... Looking at the way this is going, I'm not really thinking, oh, I should be doing... I should have done more here. Like... Taking the chickens here is cool, but what I think I should do is just to stick a ward down on this blue. So just run into the enemy jungle, just stick that ward down. Wards in the enemy jungle give you a lot of information. Because if we have a ward on the enemy blue buff... Wow, he's actually bot side as well. Like, his whole top side jungle is mine for the taking here. And I'm not really aware of it because we don't have any deep vision. Like, I don't know where Rammus is right now. And this is the fight where Katarina goes aggressive again. But actually outplays Ryze pretty nicely there. That was really good. But now Ryze is it, I probably can invade. Which is what I'm doing. Yeah. So like I can't brute force an invade when Ryze is alive because I'm just gonna get collapsed on and die. But when Ryze shows when he dies, I then can invade. And I take a good amount here, so this is pretty cool. There's no kill pressure in this top lane. I mean, Kennen's pretty pushed up here. I can't really do much there. And yeah, I mean, I can't do anything there. We spot out Rammus as well, which is nice. Do I have any wards up? Can I see that? I don't have my wards up either. But we know Rammus is top side here. We know Rammus is top side. So this Scribe's Bloom wouldn't change anything here. But is it worth here? The question is it worth? Wow, that's actually really unfortunate. The second we see Rammus, I've already used the blast cone in a bad way. Well, for this play at least. Is it worth us guessing he might show top? I actually feel like this is a bit of a mistake here. I think I could go top here. Yeah. As soon as I see it, I try and come, but it's too late there. This should have been a preemptive play. I mean, honestly, I don't even know. I mean, at this point, I don't even know. I don't even know if I could change that, really. I mean, I've got a stinger. I'm not really very useful, you know? And Maokai didn't even press R in that fight, so... Even if I show there, I don't even know if we get anything, but... yeah, this is kind of interesting here. I don't know why. They dive me really hard there for some reason. I have to run from Rammus as well, because I'm literally like one auto attack. Something I want to just look at here, though, is as soon as I've taken this guy's blue buff... This is ages ago... I want to see whether or not I should have passed bot side here. So it was like right here, I think. I take this guy's blue. Maybe before then. I just want to see, like, I'm looking at bot. They've died again. Like right here. They're fighting right here. Now, is there any reason for me to be bot lane right now? Like, is there any kind of scenario in which I'm able to influence this one? I honestly don't think so. Like, there's no reason for me to be bot side. There's nothing of my jungle to take. My whole top side is up. I'm also able, I get a lot here, so yeah. I don't think I can do anything here. So I think what I do get here is actually pretty good. Alright, let's skip forward here because this is obviously the upper part. Alright. Oh, where am I? I recalled. Okay, where did I recall from? That must have been top. Okay, yeah, recalling there is fine. So we recall here, get our phage. And then it gets a little bit wacky in the mid lane here. Again, can't influence this one. But, alright, so here's where the petty fight happens. He jumps in like a madman. And I'm here, right place, right time now, that's good. This is a bad helicopter. I should have saved this one. I jump in. Already I've lost half my health here from doing nothing. I tank the stun. But this is nice. I go over the wall to try and catch Jhin here. Oh my god, I cancelled my auto twice. That is so bad. Wait, look at this. This is so bad. Look at this. Auto. And then I need auto. Oh my god. Twice I cancelled it there. And then I hit Taric. Wow. God, that was so bad. He should be dead right now. Like, he got a force shot on me, which shouldn't have hit me because I failed miserably. So I should probably be on about half health here. If I'm on half health, I can jump in on Taric. If we get Taric, then Cat gets the reset. She doesn't die there either. That's a mechanical misplay right there. We should have got something else there. But honestly, I feel like this is the first time in this game, where pretty much the first time in this game-ish, where I was actually got in on a fight and able to do good stuff out of it. You know, I'm honest. I was really at the end of when I was at the end of this game before, I was really just thinking to myself like, damn, I'm not I felt like I couldn't do much this game, but that I must have been able to do more this game. But I don't think there's anything wrong necessarily with what I've done this game so far. I mean, if you guys want to leave comments as well, just like if you've got suggestions about pathing and stuff, but considering I'm just running around the map playing deathmatch like a headless chicken, and I'm actually pathing towards like where my jungle is, what farms up and stuff, like I'm obviously not gonna, like for example in that when my bot lane died 2v2 and I was topside taking my red and then I took his blue and his Gromp, like there is no reason for me to be bot side there, but you could say, oh yeah, you should have gone bot to try and help your bot lane. No, like, I mean, Captain Hindsight obviously would be loving that, but I just don't think that's a realistic option, you know. Okay, so I take my chicken here, that's fine. Now some stuff's going down here, but what do I want to do here? Do I want to sit mid and try and push this tower down, or do I want to go top and try and help Kennen? If we sit mid, we'll be put into a 4v... Probably a 4v4, I guess, without Jhin. So no Jhin, no Kennen. Do we win that? No, we get smashed in that. So I don't really feel like we want to... And this is like, yeah, I mean, there's like one minion wave and it's on full health. I don't think we're going to get anything there, honestly. So what I should do... Do I have wards up? I actually don't even have my ward up. If I had my ward up, I would stick vision down here just to protect my team here. But I think looking top is probably the better idea here. If I remember correctly, Taric's there. So taking this Scuttle might be a bit of a mistake, but honestly, we just don't want to get pincered here, and I think that's exactly what happens. I'm backing off here because I know, I mean, this guy's, we've been able to see this guy for like, you know, 20 seconds, like, yeah. And then it's Fog of War. I mean, there's two top. So if we can collapse on someone around here, we can maybe blow them up before top lane gets in. But who are we going to collapse on, Ramos or Maokai? No, that's not going to work. So we should just honestly just pull away from this one. I guess on it, maybe actually we could have just ran up here and tried to collapse on them. Maybe that would have been a good idea. Well, honestly, probably not because of Taric ulti. We should just back off. I pinged this one. I remember pinging it, but I pinged it way too late. Katarina insta-dies there. I'm just trying to zone Maokai to stop him from getting in on the fight because I know we're not going to win this fight. Taric hasn't even used his ultimate either, and this fight's already over. So yeah, I don't think there was anything about that fight there that we could have done differently. That I should have played differently there. Maybe we could have ran up, but again, like I say, Taric ulti probably would have cockblocked us again, and then they just collapse on us afterwards with Rizal or with Rammus Powerball or whatever. All right. Nice. You know what? Even though they got something and they didn't even need me there, should I have been there? Question. Because instead I back off, I do the red, this is fine, but then after this, should I be going to my Krugs to farm or should I look mid? I actually feel like this is one of those times where I probably could have taken a bit of like a, I don't know if Hail Mary is kind of the right phrasing here, but probably one of those times where I could have been like, all right, we need something here. I'm gonna fish for a kill, basically. Obviously, I don't think going top would have been a good idea there because it's probably gonna be swarmed by enemies. Yeah, I mean they just did the herald, so we know they're kind of around. So I should go down here and just sit in this bush, I think. Which wouldn't have worked, honestly, because Maokai would have been there. But yeah, I think in theory, even though honestly, if I'd actually gone there, we would have lost this kill because Rise would have backed up after seeing me. But I actually think in theory, that would have been a better idea. Could we have killed this guy as well? I remember my counter strike was up here. I primed my like third hit with my passive and W and jumped in on Rammus and got him kind of low, but like I went 1, 2, and then jumped in on him, chunked him like a bit. Should I have counter-striked here to kill him? Like, to stun him, sorry. Because I just back off, because it's like, I don't really fancy the 3v. Actually, no, I don't think so. I think that would have been a mistake as well. Rammus is just backed off, so we're looking to maybe get something here, but we know Rammus might be around as well. Okay, he's not. He's not around, but we have to respect that he could be around here, really. And if we overchase like this right now, there's a high chance Rammus will show here. But we've already got a pretty good chunk onto the Jhin here. Rammus is on low health, so... Oh, that's a good stun right there. Yeah, that's good. I should have killed Rammus here. I think if I just focus Rammus there, I don't think Cat dies. But all in all, that was pretty good. I should be hitting the tower here. I back off because I know Ryze and Maokai are going to be here. I thought Ryze was actually closer here, but I kind of bait my team a little bit right now. It's like my power spike as Jax is to get this Triforce, so right now sitting on Stinger and Phage, and not even a Sheen, is not really what I want. And then I recall here as well. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't... See, the thing is, I think backing off from that is probably the better call, but I also think because my team stayed, I should have stayed with them. Just go at it with them, you know. And this was a bit of a surprising one. I wasn't really expecting my team to stay. I mean, that tower's on like almost literally 1 health, you know. But I should have stayed here. Worked out okay, but yeah, I could have. Probably should have stayed there. Alright, now is this smart right here? I just defaulted to run into the chickens. Is this smart? Zaya's recalling. Honestly, Kennen should be recalling as well. So, taking chickens is okay, but can I be doing something more useful? Like, for example, could I just path bot side here and just try to pressure this lane? I just finished my Triforce, so now is the time where I think I'm actually pretty strong. Well, I actually can have some kind of individual impact. I think I should have gone bot side here. Just looked for the split push. Or maybe push mid or something. But I don't think... See, I'm just farming my jungle here. I'm not... I don't feel like it's by design bad to do that. And honestly, it's given me a pretty good path to go bot side here. But I feel like if I just run bot side, you know what? Let's double check that. I'm sorry if this is boring, by the way, guys, but I'm legit. I'm doing this more for me than for you. But I wanted to do it with you guys because being self-reflective is really important. So, oh god, okay, good. Being self-reflective is so important in League that you should be doing this with your games as well, honestly. So we saw Jhin here. Okay, so first things first, I come out of spawn. Let's rewind that again. So I'm in spawn right now. My team's fighting topside. So it's understandable here that I'm just running topside, right? Because like I said before, when Rammus got that kill bot side, like early game, if a team's fighting, sometimes it's a good idea to go with them and just in case. But once that happens, I stop going top. And we see Jhin is here, and then he kind of runs around to bot lane. So I think from this point it's a bit of a trek, but I could probably just either run down bot or even just push him mid. I mean, honestly, we saw Ryze, right? We saw Ryze here. He ran away really low health. We see Taric. We saw Jhin here as well. Who's gonna hold that mid lane? Rammus? I mean, yeah. I mean, it would have been Rammus, but you know, there's no threat there. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So there's no real reason for me to farm that jungle. Like, I feel like going bot would have been an ideal play there, because I probably could have killed Jhin, but the fact that I ran out of spawn topside because I wanted to try and help that fight, which I don't think that's a mistake, because in theory they may have actually needed my help. Anything could have happened there, potentially. But after that, I should have just pushed mid. So yeah, I shouldn't have gone for my chickens there. I should have gone for my mid instead. I'm just gonna keep pushing. Yeah, again, what even happened here? I mean, there's 3 people mid lane. There's 3 people mid lane, and we literally see 1 person on the map, which is Jhin. And the whole map is basically dark outside of immediate flanks, but you're playing versus Ryze and Rammus. Rammus will powerball out of the lane and kill you. Ryze can even teleport onto you. The worst thing to do here is to go overly aggressive in this situation. There's no point. Or you can tower dive. That works too, right? I mean, she got pretty close, I guess, but her team was not feeling that at all. But that was too ballsy, honestly. Like, it wasn't smart. And also, what really sucks here as well is, so this, I'm in a really good spot here to just pressure this bot lane, to push this bot lane, to go for this, to actually start getting some towers. We have 0 towers this game, right? This is perfect for me. I mean, I kind of set myself up in a good spot to do this. But because we just died mid, and because we failed before, Rammus has Herald. So I immediately channel my recall because I know this guy's got Herald. And if I don't recall here, we will lose a lot. If they didn't have Herald, or if we had Katarina, this would be an easier one to defend. But we can't. I have to recall here. Like, it's split pushing is really all about just getting stuff somewhere else and trying not to lose things. Okay, this is going to sound really stupid, but split pushing, you're trying to like get something of value somewhere else and try not lose something of value or more value over here, right? Does that make sense? And especially in a game where you can't really brute force things 5v5, it's a very good strategy because you don't have to have confrontation to do that. So for example, let's say the enemy team just took 1 mid tower there or whatever. If I split push and I get a tower as well, it's not too bad if we're getting smashed. That's okay. You know, mid tower is more valuable, but in general, just getting some towers, that's fine. But split push does not work when whatever you stand to gain is much lower than whatever the enemy team stands to gain. So they go here with the Herald. We have to just go for the kill the Herald here to stop the push. That's all we have to do. So the Taric ulti going down here means that we're not going to be able to. Kennen can't just jump in with his ult. It's not going to work. So yeah, we get the Herald and we back off. This is, honestly, that was a really good defense. Alisson needs to immediately go back into spawn if he is going into spawn. But I'm trying to flank here. I remember I get fucked by pathing like 3 times here. But they have no Taric ulti. Like right here, it turns me around. It's really fucking annoying. They have no Taric ulti. I mean, this tower's on half health. Yeah, we're behind, but the Katarina Kennen wombo combo is pretty sick, honestly. Does Cat not have her ult though? Wait, did Cat use her ult last fight? I actually just want to check that. Sorry. The cat's not even there. Why does she not have a roll? Is that a spectator bug or? Oh right. It's still on cooldown for when she died mid. Okay. I thought it would be up by now. Wait, can I just click it and see? Wow, what the hell? 90-second cooldown? Alright, either way. So when they go for this tower here, we have to defend this. Like, Kennen has his bloody ulti. Like, Kennen jumps in with ult. I mean, Katarina doesn't have ult, but she can still jump in. Xayah jumps in. She has ulti. Alistair sadly had to recall from this one, but we have to engage this. Like, we have to engage this one. And I'm just waiting on the wings. I'm like, lads, I mean, I can't engage here. Look how far away they are. We're generally sitting under our Nexus towers. Like, that is just disgusting. When we have such a good counter engage, such a good wombo combo. I mean, I guess the Katarina part is out, but still, such a good combo. And we just, yeah. I mean, this right here, this lightning rush is really bad as well. I might sound like I'm just complaining about everything here, but this lightning rush is, you need that to get a good ultimate off. So he's using it to join the fight, which means that we'll watch what his ultimate does. It's not going to do much, guarantee you. Anyway, I try and jump onto the Maokai just to get a little bit of a pick there, but it's a bit chill. Kennen should just be popping R right now. He flashes in with R. I mean, look at that. Jin just runs away. Like, he gets nothing with his ultimate. He just gets nothing with it. He doesn't have his lightning rush to catch Jin. Doesn't have anything to set up the stun. Wow, that's really unfortunate not to kill thingy there. Oh, that was so close. If I could have got that stun there, I was almost going to kill Rise. But yeah, and I feel like playing the fight the way I played it here. Wait. Which is where I just ignored the brunt of the team fight here, and I just jumped on Rise, because if I take Rise out of the fight, but I also take myself out of it, considering the way this game is going, I think that's actually worth it. So I just run down Rise. He has to run away. I mean, it does mean that I kind of force my team to have to deal with, you know, the front line by themselves, but I mean, I don't really feel like I help them with that. I think if my team goes for the... I feel like if I go for the front line with my team there, nothing happens. You know, we all just instantly die. It's not, I don't really feel like I contribute much to that. Well, yeah, that was whatever. I mean, at this point, the game is basically over, right? So, there's not really much to analyze here. I'm just going to skip forward a little bit and see whether... Because this is an interesting one as well. This is the one that leads to us losing Baron. I'm bot side here. Going from bot side jungle. This is not... I think this is okay, because now that I have my Triforce and stuff, it does not take me long to do this. But the question is, do I want to... Because I'm setting up for a split push. But the question is, should I be top side here? Should I just be grouping top side? I mean, honestly, I don't think I should be. Like, what is there to gain if I go top side here? If we get lucky and we get a pick or something, but really, am I going to rely on someone just be randomly a free kill in our jungle? There's nothing on my jungle to take. I'll just be running around like a headless chicken. And I'm creating no pressure by doing that. I mean... This is kind of nice, but at that point, just back off. Oh my goodness, they go even further? Holy shit. I mean, I did go for my blue, my Gromp and blue. Maybe I should have just ignored those and pushed bot, but I don't... I mean, I spent like, what, 10 seconds on them? Well, maybe a bit longer than that, but not much longer. And then we lose Baron, I can't do anything to stop that. So I go for the tower instead. Like this, I feel like, again, I'm setting myself up for a good split push, and we've just balls it up by dying. I feel like this game, what I can like, I mean, the game is basically over here again as well. Like, there's not really too much to say about it, but what we can really take away from this one, for me at least, I actually feel like I put myself in the best position I could to be useful this game, because we really sucked, honestly. Like, we sucked more than I thought we did. We were not doing very well at all. I'm not trying to sound like really salty about this. Like, this just happens, honestly. Like, sometimes you just have bad games. Like, I'm not trying to say I'm in Elo Helm, all my teammates suck, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you just have bad games. Our AD carry is auto-filled, so obviously she's going to be not great. You know, mid lane dies 1v1 a lot, goes way too aggressive. Doesn't respect the enemy jungler. Maybe she gets tilted from the first kill. Maybe she's used to being able to go really aggressive there, but either way, that doesn't work. I mean, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to be objective here and just say that we didn't really do well at all, honestly. But that's like, that is just solo queue, and that's fine. But I feel like when I was playing the game, I was kind of on autopilot a decent amount. And even though looking back at it, I feel like I did what I could, honestly, and I actually think I played it like yeah. I don't think it was played particularly poorly, but I do know that just the way I was thinking about it when I was in game, I don't think I was making enough. Like, how do I even describe this? I don't think my brain was making enough conscious decisions. Like, okay, these are my options here. You know, this would not be a good idea, so instead I'm just going to farm. I think I was just like, okay, I'm just going to farm, and then if something happens, I might be able to do something. Do you know what I mean? But honestly, there were a few times early where I could have got some things going, and it just didn't really work. Anyway, so we're now 4v5. That's good. Well, 5v4. That's our opportunity to win, to take a team fight here. We did lose the Nexus tower because we went top, but again, we would lose the Nexus tower anyway if I was grouped and we were doing a 5v5. So now we need to win this 4v5 fight. So Ramos jumps in. Again, I'm kind of just zoning here, so I'm walking towards Ryze and Jhin, and they're not doing anything here. They're literally just looking at me. They are genuinely doing nothing. Shouldn't get caught by this snare, honestly. But still, again, I feel like that's the best way for me to influence this fight, is just by trying to zone the enemy carries. Like, right there, Ramos jumped in under the Nexus towers. And he's on full health. Partially because he's Ramos' stupid champion, but he's also got Stone Plate. We just have no damage. But I think that's honestly, so far, the best thing I can do here to try and influence this fight. Is just to run at the backline. And just make sure the backline isn't complementing that indestructible front line with loads of damage. Alright. And again, Cameron gets insta-taunted. She flashes out, she's not quite dead. Again, I'm just going for the backline here, so we go for Ryze. He's so bloody speedy because he's got this ghost. It's really irritating because I could just flat out kill him here. And as soon as I jump in for that third pressy attack hit, he gets away from me. But I mean, I could chase. I use my E here. I think I shouldn't. Do I use my E here? No, I don't. How does his ulti get past me there? That's weird. I mean, I completely take Ryze out of that fight there. He does nothing. I think, yeah, I think that's not too bad. Okay. So, I actually feel like taking away from this game, I felt like when I played this game that there was not much I could do and I should have been able to do more. And I was kind of frustrated at myself because I felt like I didn't do enough and that I was just doing nothing. And I could have been completely wrong spectating this. But I don't really, I feel like it's okay. Like, having games like this is okay. And I shouldn't be like hard on myself or anything like that, because I actually feel like this is not a terribly played game. I think I did my best, honestly, this game, to actually, yeah, have a good game. So, losing games is cool, that's fine. And if I make more conscious decisions, most of my games are not going to be like this, obviously. And if I just make some more conscious decisions in where I go, what kind of plays, whether I go for like ganks, aggressive plays, or whether I just farm. As long as I'm consciously thinking about it, I will find some more opportunities, and I will, like, going into future games where there will most likely be more opportunities than there were in this game, then I should be fine. Also, I need to ward more. Didn't really ward the enemy jungle much, which I should have done, because I didn't track Rammus too much at all. And if you have to do that with vision, unless you can invade the enemy jungler and fight him and put him behind, but there's no way to do that when, firstly, I just can't do that versus Rammus, and secondly, Ryze has like so much mid priority over Katarina that that's just not going to work. Alright guys, thanks for watching my little Foxdrop coaches Foxdrop video. I hope you found it useful, and I really hope you didn't think I was just like sitting here mad about a loss and then being like, was there anything else I could have done? No, my whole teammates, they all just suck. Which it kind of, I guess it kind of sounded like that. Well, listening to myself, I felt like it sounded like that, but I don't know. I was just trying to be as objective as possible and try and learn some stuff, and I feel a bit better watching this game back, because I feel like I did what I could to an extent. Obviously not perfect, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good evening, fellas, and I will see you in my next video.